Hey guys, it's Kay and you have arrived at my weird little corner of the internet. Welcome. If you are new here, I am a part-time reseller on both Poshmark and eBay, but today we have a little bit of a different video. I have acquired quite a collection of graphic t-shirts. As you can see, I have Don't Kill My Vibe on right now, and I literally can't fit any more in my drawer of my bureau, so I need to offload some, and I will be going through all of them, trying them on, deciding which ones to keep, which ones to try and sell, and which ones to donate. And just so we're clear, here are all of them, minus a few that I just got at the thrift store yesterday and maybe one or two that are in the wash, but this is the whole collection. So let's get started. Obviously this is the first one, Don't Kill My Vibe. It's not really a graphic tee so much as just words, but I do like it and I love gray, so this one's a keeper. Next we have this Levi's shirt. When I went to Italy in April of last year, so 2018, almost everybody we saw was wearing a Levi's shirt, whether they were tourists or actual Italians. So I felt a little left out, and when I saw this at the thrift store I decided to pick it up, but it doesn't have the classic Levi's logo here, though it does have a little graphic on the back, and I love green, so this one's gonna be a keep. Next we have a good classic. This one is so old it says get inked or die naked, which obviously I have tattoos so it fits, and I do like to wear it because people get offended by this t-shirt, so this one's a keep as well. Now if you know me at all in real life, you'll know that I adore sharks. This is the Jaws logo on a burnout tee, but I don't really reach for it as much as I would hope I would because I don't like the burnout material. Plus, when you wash it, it kind of gets all over everything. So I think I will try and put this one up on Poshmark and see if it gets any interest. Next we have this band tee. This is 3 Days Grace Transit of Venus, but admittedly it's a little bit tight and I have some other 3 Days Grace shirts that I'd rather keep, so this one is gonna go up on Posh. So this next one doesn't quite fit, like, at all, so obviously this is a sign that it needs to get donated, but this is a Goonies Never Say Die tee. This one's a classic, Jurassic Park, dinosaur sleeve. This one has to stay. Next up is this Adidas tee. I love the big trefoil logo, trefoil. I don't know how people actually are supposed to say that, but you know, the Adidas logo, and it's in olive green. So again, I love green, and I think this one will stay. I haven't had it that long and I kind of like it. This next tee is in the wrong pile. It's obviously not a graphic tee, so this one is not going to be tried on right now. Next we have a Native American graphic. I really like this tee. It's very soft. I'm not sure what United LA and California is, but I kind of gravitated to it when I saw it in the thrift store. And again, this one is also newish, so I'm going to hang on to this one for a little bit more. This one is actually Chaser. I apologize, you can see my sports bra through the material because it's burnout, and like I just said previously, I'm not a big fan of the burnout material, but I did pick this up at the thrift store with another Chaser burnout tee, and I really liked the graphic on this one, so I thought I was going to keep it, but this is the first time I've tried it on, and now that I'm seeing it, I'm not really a fan that you can see through this shirt, so up on Poshmark it goes. And next we have one that's definitely staying. This one features the Nike Air Max 90, and this is my favorite shoe of all time, so I have to keep this one just because it's amazing. This next one is admittedly a little bit long for me. It's, I think, a large, but it has a dinosaur graphic on it, so again, I have to keep it. So this next one is a bit of a throwback. It's from 2010 when I went out to Idaho to visit a friend, and then we took a 8-hour road trip to Portland, Oregon to go to Voodoo Donuts, and the back has the logo. And I love this tee. I don't really reach for it that much. It's a little bit tight at the moment, but I feel like I have to keep it if only for a travel memento. And here is the classic Levi's logo tee. This one's a little bit different. It has the palm tree and the sunset graphic in the background, and I kind of like it. This will be my traveling to Europe and look like everybody else tee, so this one's gonna stay. This tee was actually a gift for this past Christmas for my office Secret Santa, and it says "Mommy Shark do 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 do." You know, that song is probably going to be stuck in your head now for the rest of this video, but this one's going to stay. Now we have this ginormous tee. It's like a men's extra large, but because it was Slytherin, I had to pick it up. But now that I'm seeing how large it is in real life on the camera, I think I'll pass on this one. Maybe put it up on Posh. If it doesn't do well, I'll just redonate it. Next we have a concert tee. This one is from the Pink tour that I went to many years ago. I kind of like the graphic. I do sort of still enjoy Pink's music, so I think I'll hang on to this one for a little bit longer. So only football fans will understand this t-shirt, but it's from the Super Bowl where New England faced Atlanta, and they were down 28-3 in the third quarter with 2 minutes. I think this says 12 seconds. It's hard to read backwards in the camera. And then they came back to win. So this one is definitely staying in my collection. This one's fairly new. It's another Harry Potter tee because what else do I buy? But it says "Free the House Elves" and it has a little Dobby inside the pocket, and I just thought it was adorable. So this one's staying. I actually haven't worn it out in public yet. There we go. Next we have just a plain white tee with the American flag graphic on the pocket. Admittedly, I picked this up because my birthday is July 4th and I wanted to rock it for my birthday, but it's really not doing anything for me, so I think this one's just going to be a donate. Next we have another concert tee. This is Justin Timberlake. I don't remember what year this was, but it's an oldie and it has definitely seen some use because the graphic is getting a little crackly, but I love this tee and Justin Timberlake is still one of my favorites, so this one is staying. This t-shirt actually still has the tags on it from Target. I picked it up recently and never wore it, but it has a quote from Albus Dumbledore, again Harry Potter, on it, and since I haven't worn it, I feel like I need to do it some justice, and it'll be staying for a little while longer. This is another semi-recent thrift store purchase. It has an octopus on it. It says "Got Ink" from the New England Aquarium. So, you know, again, tattoos, I feel like I kind of need to keep it for a little bit. So, yet another Jaws reference. We're going to need a bigger boat. This one is also new and it's also staying. Since I'm getting rid of the other shark shirt, I feel like this one definitely has to stay. New England sports. This is the Boston Celtics tee. I found this at the bins, I believe, but I honestly don't think I'm ever going to wear it. So this one will be a donate. Here we have another shark shirt. This one is, again, a little bit long. I do tend to pick up shirts that I like no matter the size, but I don't really crop them. Maybe I should. Maybe I'll chop this one a little bit and distress it, and that way I'll keep it. But I do like the graphic on the front. So this next graphic tee is actually courtesy of another YouTuber. She is Amber Resells on YouTube and Dressed by Amber on Poshmark, I believe. But this is a Guns N' Roses graphic tee, but this is a patch, so sewn on. I thought it was different. I've seen this graphic before, but just the graphic, not actually kind of 3D. So I think I'll hold on to this one for a little bit longer. I'm not exactly sure where this next one came from. I got it at a thrift store, but it says "Science, consider yourself warned," and it has a T-Rex on it. Dinosaurs, gotta keep it. It's a little bit different and I love it. Yet again, a thrift store find. This one is a long sleeve, but as you can see, it's a little bit short. And it just has a little graphic here for the French Quarter in New Orleans, which I have been to, but that's not where I got this. And here's the graphic on the back. But since it's a little small, I think I'll just redonate this one. And here's a tour tee. I didn't actually go to this tour, but I saw it in the thrift store and had to have it because I love Imagine Dragons. And it does have the tour dates on the back. I apologize if you can't see that too well when I turn around to show the graphic, because I can't really tell with the camera face this way, so hopefully it's working out okay with you. I do have to wear a tank top under this, as you can see, because everything is showing underneath, but I do like it, so I'm going to hold on to this one. Alright, so admittedly this is one of my favorite graphic tees ever. It has Reptar from Nickelodeon's Rugrats, which if you're a 90s baby, well, I was born in the 80s, but grew up in the 90s. So if you're a 90s baby and you don't know the show, please educate yourself because it's amazing. But this tee was actually made by Neff, so it has the patch there, it has Reptar on the sleeve, and then the back has the back of Reptar. So this one is definitely staying. And thanks, Nikki, for this tee. Another concert tee. This one is Uproar Fest. It happened a few years ago here in Massachusetts, and 3 Days Grace was in it along with some other bands. It does have the tour dates on the back, and this one is getting kept because I just love the show. Alright, so since I got rid of the other 3 Days Grace shirt, this one I am keeping. I'm pretty sure an ex-boyfriend of mine bought me this shirt, but I don't care. It's soft and I love the graphic on it, plus I love gray, so it's gonna get kept. So this next one, I was super excited to find at the thrift store recently. It has Grumpy Cat on it, who recently passed away. And it also has song lyrics on it. So if you've ever seen Big Bang Theory, I believe it just ended, like the series ended. But they have the Soft Kitty song. And so this is the Grumpy Cat version of the Soft Kitty song. But I don't think I'm ever really going to wear this. So I think I will either try to sell this or donate it. This next one is another one that someone picked up for me, so it's another Jurassic Park tee, but it's a little bit different of the graphic, not the traditional one. I'm still going to keep it just because I like to have variety with t-shirts that I like, so this one stays. Alright, Tootsie Pop lovers, where are you at? So this one is obviously the owl from the Tootsie Pop, so it says how many licks. I honestly bought it just because it's kind of obscene to some people, and I did wear it once, but I probably won't reach for it again. So this one will probably go up on Posh. It is the junk food brand, and maybe someone will want it for the same reasons I did, but I think it'll do well on Poshmark. Another take, another Harry Potter themed tee. So this one is Hogwarts. It has the crest on it. I don't really love this one as much as the other Harry Potter ones that I have, and also I may have picked up 2 Harry Potter tees just yesterday for myself at the thrift store, so I think this one I'm gonna have to pass on. And this tee was also a gift from a friend, my friend Tracy. She's on Poshmark as well. Me, Myself, Donuts is her handle on Posh, but it says Mama Saurus. So this one is obviously getting kept. So this next one is another concert tee, but one I actually went to. This was a huge show down in Florida, multiple stages, a lot of bands. I actually met Sum 41 at this show because I had won a radio contest, but I went there to see Lost Prophets and they were pretty good. This is one of those shirts that's super comfy because it's been lived in for, you know, this shirt's from 2004, so 15 years, and I think it has to stay just because. So this next one might also sort of offend people, but it really just says barbells for boobs. It's a Reebok tee from, I think, one of their CrossFit games. I honestly just got it because it said boobs in really big letters, sort of around where your boobs would be. Yeah, I'm that guy, but I think I will give this one a new home and redonate it. This tee I've had for a super long time. It features a T-Rex and it says row, row, row your boat, and then it says oh. Right, because obviously his arms are too short to reach the oars, but it's long and it's not the comfiest material. It's actually kind of scratchy, so I think I will see if Livy will want this one to wear to sleep. Otherwise it'll get donated. So this is one of my favorite tees that I've ever found in a thrift store, and I think I got a little excited, overexcited when I found it. But if you haven't seen Chevy Chase's Christmas Vacation movie, it's one of my holiday favorites and I watch it every year. But this is the quote from that scene where he gets really pissed off about his cousin Eddie going and kidnapping his boss, so that it ends with hallelujah, holy shit, where's the Tylenol, but it's literally word for word the whole quote that makes up the silhouette of him. And I'm probably never going to wear this except for around the holiday time, but it can't go anywhere. It just can't. Alright, I swear we're getting down to the end, but here's another Reptar shirt. Although I think I might pass this one on to someone else who will like it. The Reptar just doesn't pop against this green background. The shirt is made by Nickelodeon, but I prefer the black one, so I think I will just pass on this. This one is a bins find. Mitchell actually found it when we went to the bins, I think the most recent time or the time before that, but I'm not sure who the brand is. It has a skull, and then the back has Rockin' Skull Hands. I did haul this in a video. If I can find it, I'll link it in the cards above, but I I haven't worn it yet. This material with the checkerboard pattern is really stiff and not stretchy at all, whereas the rest of the shirt is super comfortable. So I haven't worn it. Maybe I'll just wear it once and then donate it. So another 90s baby reference. This is Space Jam. If you haven't seen it, I suggest you do. It's a cute cartoon movie with Michael Jordan. It's kind of a classic, but it's short for me and not very comfortable, so I'm gonna try and put this up on Posh and see if any other 90s kids will want to wear this. Alright, so the last one is this Ivory Ella shirt. If you haven't heard of them, all their shirts have elephants on them. So this one has an elephant on the pocket, and they usually have an elephant on the back. It's super big. It's like an XL in women's, I think, so it kind of does one of these. But it's so comfortable, and I think I might keep it to sleep in the winter when it's a little bit chillier, only because it's so soft and comfortable. Otherwise, it'd probably go in a donate pile, but this is the last shirt. Alright guys, so that was the end. I'm cutting off my hair here only because I've tried on like 50 shirts and it kind of messed up my hair a little bit, and my hair is frizzy as it is. So we're just going to leave it like that, but I appreciate you guys watching. I'm sorry you had to sit through this if it's kind of boring for you, but if it's boring, just don't watch it. I won't be offended. But thank you for sticking with me through this. I didn't get rid of as many as I thought, but at least I did make a little bit of a dent, and especially so when I keep having more shirts come in. I'll have to keep doing this on a semi-regular basis, but again, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this content. I know it's a little bit different than the usual, but I'll see you in the next one.